Howdy everyone, Cub here. Welcome to Snapshot 19w38a. Today we're taking a look at some of the bug fixes in this snapshot, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we have ourselves a bug fix where they fix the amount of particles that come from when you smash into a lily pad with a boat. So you can see now, it's a very reasonable amount of particles, not too many. Not just basically like a small amount of particles instead of the huge explosion that it used to be. So it used to have like a bunch of particles that really caused a lot of issues. And yeah, it took up most of your screen. So now that is no longer the case. Now you can see whenever you place down a lily pad and crash into it, it's a pretty reasonable amount of particles. There were two awesome bug fixes with regards to ender pearls this week. One fixed ender pearls not teleporting logged out users, and the other fixed ender pearls forgetting their owner after reload. So now what we can do is if we throw an ender pearl into the air and then log out, just like so, now the ender pearl will still remain in those unloaded chunks, and we'll remember that we threw it. So we will actually be teleported here. Once we get back in, you can see the pearl there, and if I move over here, boom, I'm teleported. So yeah, this means that things like ender pearl stasis chambers are relevant in Minecraft once again. So if you haven't seen an ender pearl stasis chamber, I would highly recommend you check out some videos on my channel. I have multiple videos on ender pearl stasis chambers, including some I've actually built in survival in my Let's Play world. So yeah, very cool to see that mechanic return. Another bug fix this week has to do with horses, mules, donkeys, and boats. Basically, when you dismounted any of those in the past, you would see that the entity would sometimes do exactly that bad. So that clearly was not fixed, but yeah. So the same thing appears to happen for boats. If I go ahead and get out of the boat here, you'll see the boat should be right here, but it's actually back there. So yeah, clearly the mounted bugs are still in the game, and yeah, need to be relooked at. There is also a bug with pillagers sometimes not despawning. That bug has been fixed, and also pillagers were causing extreme lag with their pathfinding. I know we've experienced that on Hermitcraft, and so that has also been fixed. There's also a bug fix where the raid horn would play globally in all villages upon a raid in a single village. So you would have that raid sound playing constantly, especially if you had like a raid farm. We also experienced this on Hermitcraft, so I'm glad to see this one fixed. One final thing in this week's snapshot is that the fire damage game rule, if you set that to false, now also blocks damage from magma blocks. So you can see I can walk over this magma block without getting any damage as long as fire damage is set to false. Finally, I want to mention one thing about Minecon 2019. They have actually decided to do a new biome vote to determine which biome they should update next in the next update. And so the choices are mountains, badlands, or swamp. And so yeah, there'll be more information coming on that, I think today actually. So yeah, we'll see what they have potentially planned for those biomes and what they might potentially add. But let me know in the comments which biome you'd like to see updated, the swamp, the mountains, or the badlands. Which one do you think would benefit the most from some new mobs or some new structures in those biomes? Also, I do want to mention one other thing. A lot of you guys are probably going to be asking, what about the savanna and desert biomes? And Lady Agnes has confirmed that they are still planning to update those eventually, but there's no time frame for those updates right now. So hopefully we'll see those updates soon that were promised at last Minecon. But anyways, guys, for now, that is going to be it for me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, thanks so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.